In a garden, growth has its season. First comes spring and summer, but then we have fall and winter. And then we get spring and summer again.
This time of year always reminds me of my favorite movie, Being There, starring Peter Sellers as the witless gardener, whose favorite line, "There will be growth in the spring," is widely misinterpreted as a commentary on politics and economy, which got me thinking that here in my own garden in springtime, it's time to do a bit of pruning, and we'll put a political theme on it. I think of this big old bush as John McCain. It's the most mature in my garden, big rose bush. Needs a little trimming here and there, getting a few of the rough edges out, getting those conservatives in line, get him ready for the general election. There, now, doesn't that look much more presidential? I think of this nice big boxwood here as Barack Obama. Very healthy, neatly formed lines, doesn't really need a lot of work, but it is very green. Now, when I look for Hillary Rodham Clinton in my garden, I think of my plumbago. Now, it doesn't look like much right now. In fact, it looks almost dead. But, as you can see, there's just a little bit of growth down here. And this plant doesn't bloom until late summer, conveniently enough for Clinton. The more you prune away the dead, the more life you find. So you see, with just enough pruning, even a plant that looks dead can show signs of life. Except that we got to get these insects out of here, but that's not the only threat to a garden. The most insidious threat of all is weeds. Trash-talking cable hosts, ungrateful superdelegates, foolish advisors, and those idiotic surrogates. But the worst of all, bloggers!